So welcome friends. We are back. Yes, hopefully we have not bored you because we are. Yes, we know we are discussing about cricket, but we are sure because there is lots more to come on the other side of our topic. Because as the cassette has two sides, we completed Group A. Now we are moving up to the Group B of Champions Trophy. Four teams, properly known as the Group of Death, and to Yes, we will start with the favorite team of Varad Vaichal, our founder, sir, Team Australia.
Yes.
So, Australia, now I might differ or I have a quarrel with Varad Vaichal, sir, on this topic because it's his favorite team. And yes, why not? Because they have been like the dawn of ICC tournament. So many ICC champions, not trophy, but so many ICC championships and they are not bored of it at all. Every time they come, they win ICC Champions Trophy. People see the same thing and they go away. But not this time, as I firmly say, because this time this Australian team seems like a school going team into this Champions Trophy. To discuss with this and many more, I will start about Varat sir. So Varat sir, expert on our Australian cricket team. What's wrong with team? Is there something fishy within the Australian team? Because ऊपर से तो दिखने में सब अच्छे हैं, पर अंदर सब गोलमाल है. It's like the
No,
same
no,
thing. Do you think
no,
that
no.
thin with
No, no. Let me just
no, no,
let.
no. Just let me ask you the question. Because Australia going into Champions Trophy under Steve Smith is a team which is on less experience. So, what do you make your view of this Australian side?
Australia is the only team which has won two times back-to-back ICC Champions Trophy, like 2006 and 2009. And both the occasions, Ricky Ponting was the captain in 2009. It was a very, very young team. They have very inexperienced fast bowling attack there. All the star players like Skipper himself, Cummins, like Stark has pulled out due to personal reasons. There's no Mitchell Marsh, Marcus Stoinis sudden retirement. It gives a chance to the youngsters, like just what George Bailey said. They've got Sean Abbott, they've got Nathan Ellis, they've got Spencer Johnson, Ben Rogers. Bowling attack is, if I'm going to rate bowling attack, Australia's bowling rating would be 1 out of 10. Like they don't have the fast bowlers. It's only dependent on Adam Zampa and Glenn Maxwell. Because Sean Abbott, even if he had made his debut way back in 2014, he hasn't played even close to 100 ODIs as well, because his performance was also not there. They have the batters. You have to agree with me. They have got Travis Head, they have got Smith, they have got Labuschagne, they have got Alex Carey. These 3 to 4 batters, Josh Inglis is also there. They can chase big targets, but can they win? Can they have the fast bowlers who can bring the game? Even recently, they lost so badly against Sri Lanka. In the first game by 49, in the second game around 174, or it was 172 runs. In between of that, they lack the temperament, like the fast bowlers. Like Smith in the second ODI, he was making bowl uh, fast bowlers from one end and spinners from the other end. Like it's not an Australian track or England track where a fast bowler and a spinner is bowling. On a rank turner, they have got Zampa and they've got Maxwell. These two should have bowled together. Or Matthew Short, who is the part-time spinner. Smith's captaincy is quite unbelievable, and we don't get it. It's out of the box. Smith is optimistic that they can win the Champions Trophy, but he's trying his best. It's not going to happen because they don't have the match practice. Also, they won the Border Gavaskar Trophy, then the Test Series won Muralidharan Trophy. It's happy going there. This Champions Trophy, they very well know they are just participating here for the first time. Australia this time is no longer a threat, no longer a dominant team. Like I'm saying it because I want Australia to win, but I don't see any players. I don't see any players who can win on this turning tracks of Pakistan. Somewhat they will turn, but they can't win. Like they lost the ODI series against Pakistan in 2022 by 2-1. Smith will be taking inspiration. Like they won one game, but they also lost the ODS series. They won Test series in Pakistan in 2022 by 1-0. But it's a very long time, like 3 to 4 years has been passed on.
Yeah, true, sir. Speaking about what I make of our Australian team is like, yes, in batting they have power, but that's in glimpses because Glenn Maxwell has played after a long time in Sri Lanka, so his batting form is like Shahid Afridi. One match he will do boom, 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 and other match he would just go on zero. So it's not line. On the Travis said, yes, he is the omnious batsman at the top of the order, but the new batters like Jet Fraser, Mather at the opener slot, or even we thought about Matthew Short, they have less of experience. And as we said, transitions in teams are very happening in all the other teams. As far white ball is concerned, I consider the Indian team as the smoothest transition. That
Transition.
all the domestic players coming up, you take the names, you have a batter for batter, bowler for bowler replacement. But I always once wondered that when Australia don't have the lights of experienced bowling like Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins for that matter, what would be their transition be like? And at the moment, seeing the Champions Trophy squad, it's not giving me good vibes about Australia as an oh yes, I would say they can make maximum to the semi-finals, but then still looking at the bowling because you say Adam Zampa is their lone spinner. Glenn Maxwell, yes, you say that he can bowl in Pakistan, but he is not a full-time spinner. He's like a
Mm.
part-time off spinner.
Yes, yes.
So full-time spinner, they only have one in Adam Jampa. No, Ashton Agar is also not there. He is also out. Mitchell Marsh, he is always subjected to injury. Cameron Green, whom they thought that would be the next big all-rounder, he is out due to injury. Martha Steiners, we don't know the reason exactly why he retired from the ODI setup. Because he was
Mm.
handy with the ball all round like Hardik Pandey, he was handy with the ball. And so do Pat Mitchell Stark reason is also not that convincing that yes, I want space, that's why I'm going out. So is it fair to say that Australia at the moment are only concerned about the red ball cricket, not very serious about the white ball cricket? Because
They
ICC
are
Champions
they
final they are qualified and the way they lost to Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka is the team which is not qualified even into the Champions Trophy. And seeing the way Sri Lanka thrashed Australia, it was happy that the fourth team in the Group B should have been Sri Lanka, not Australia. The only Steve Smith is the batter who, with some form in white ball, we can say that he is the way. Because Marnus Labuschagne, yes, he is the exact copy of Steve Smith, but he is also not amongst too many runs in the white ball format as well. So Australia is like a mixed bag. On given day, yes, they can beat many people, the opposition team, but at the moment, not looking very promising. Your take, sir.
They are concerned more about Test cricket, but they also win ICC tournaments. White ball tournament, 2021 T20 World Cup they had won. 2023. It was the team was has been what Cummins, Stark, and Hazelwood centric. Like this three trio, they play very much cricket together. Whether it's ODI, Test, T20, they don't give others a chance. So Scott Boland could have been an option. Like he could have played Champions Trophy, but they also have a spinner in the form of Sangha who played the second ODI against Sri Lanka. He's quite inexperienced. See, I would like to give you one example. In 2009 Champions Trophy, Ricky Ponting was the captain and the squad was relatively inexperienced. Michael Clark had pulled out, a lot of senior players weren't there in the squad. And even with that squad, that the tournament was played in South Africa, I would say South Africa and Pakistan conditions are different. They can somewhat take a leaf for us. Smith would be saying like at least give your best in this tournament. You never know. They don't have the fast bowlers. They don't have the quality spinners apart from Zampa. Manas Labuschagn's form is also topsy-turvy. Average is also not 40 in the last year or so since 2023 ODI World Cup. It has been a concern because they're even Matthew Short, Jake Fraser-McGurk, they have played a lot of T20 cricket, not listed career listed cricket as well, not even 50 ODI matches. So that transition because both the players are just bang bang, just 6'4" players are there. You need a player like Smith who will just stay there at the crease. That's why I see both Alex Carey and Josh Inglis playing in the playing 11. It doesn't matter now whether two wicket keepers are playing or not. You have got Carey, a typical. He's also next Michael Hussey. He's also said we also said to Devon Conway like he plays like Mike Hussey. Alex Carey can play an innings similar to Michael Hussey there. See, Australia, this is not their tournament to win because their matches are in Pakistan. If they go to semi-finals and if they are in India's semi-final game, then they will play at Dubai and then at other Pakistan or at Dubai. The only way Australia, I think, can win this tournament is like their fast bowlers, Nathan Ellis. I'm picking him to shine. If he bowls is a back of the hand delivery, that Yorkers, straight line and length, then only they can win. They have got Sean Abbott, they have got Spencer Johnson. Spencer Johnson also has said that he's trying to fill the shoes of Mitchell Stark. It's not going to be easy. But if it's a complete team effort, no, these Aussies can also surprise. But on a 10 scale, it's only 1%, I would say, that they can win this tournament, they can qualify for semifinals. This is the first time, and I would like to conclude by saying one thing. In 2013 and 2017, they didn't won a single game. Some games were white was, some games they had lost. So it's a long journey that they haven't won, but the tournament is also relaunching after 8 years. We should not focus on that. But the recent form, recent injuries, alone Steve Smith can't win Champions Trophy. No, not even in the dreams, wildest dreams. This Australian team, they will depend on certain phases like 1 to 7 overs, 1 to 20 overs, 1 to 30 overs. If they can win short phases, they can surprise. It's a still I would support a little bit to Australia that they can win, but it's going to be impossible, next to impossible.
Yeah, so Tandaru found in their own web. Now Tandaru has got their own web to get hunted. So, anyways, but your player to look out for because I don't say any other player than Steven Smith only. The captain who has been in omnious form in red ball cricket. He has not able to replicate in two ODIs versus Sri Lanka, but he was only the promising batter which looked into the ODI series. So
Yes,
my vote to the state captain Steven Smith with the bat, but now he has to do hone the captainship skills as well because wouldn't be easy for them to play.
yes, it's not going to be easy. And also, Steven Smith, he had smashed twin centuries against Sri Lanka in that test series, won Muralidharan Trophy. He is very well used to the subcontinental conditions. But for me, the player to watch out X Factor, I would say Alex Carey. Alex Carey had a very great, brilliant ODI series against England, in which he had played two match-winning knocks, and he has the technique to survive on the ranked turners and also fast bowlers. They can perform well. It's just about picking at the perfect time. Smith is a brilliant leader. Actually, it's completely now Smith's team now. We often used to say it's Pat's team and Patrick Cummins' team, but now it's Smith's team. He's the unofficial bowling coach. He's the unofficial batting coach, unofficial fielding coach, and unofficial coach as well of the team. He runs the team like anything, just like Virat used to run the team of Indian team. So let's see Australia this time. It looks long dream that they will qualify for the semifinals. But I am still backing them. It's not going to be easy. So stay tuned. We are covering the rest three teams very much quickly here. So we'll be back.